Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I know I've been gone for a really long time, but this is me jumping back into it as usual. Stick with me, bear with me, you're all so patient with me while I get used to posting on YouTube more often. I struggle to record a lot of the process because my iPad is only an iPad mini, not an iPad Pro, so the storage on it is like a little bit worse. So when I'm recording while drawing, it freezes, it crashes, and I'm really just trying to enjoy the process a little bit more. So this is just a time lapse of a recent drawing that I did. I do hope that's okay. I will try to free up some storage on my iPad and delete some of those big Procreate files so that I can get you a real-time speed paint, but for now I really hope this is okay. This was the character design that led to me drawing perspective. So if you've been keeping up with my other videos and my other character design processes, you'll know about my world Etheria. And Etheria is just a little world building project that I'm working on so that when I draw characters I can adhere them all to the same set of rules. And this character in particular, she is an elf from Etheria. I haven't drawn an elf from it, but I have figured out exactly what naturally their instincts are. And in my world, elves originate from the god of chance. And this means that instinctually, elves in Etheria have a natural ability to see patterns and things that other people wouldn't be able to see. They can see patterns really well, they can visualize things that not many other people can see, and this makes them really good architects. So that's kind of their whole gig. They like geometry, they like repetitiveness, patterns. So I really wanted to convey that in her character design as well. So this is where I started figuring out what the city she's from is going to look like. Now I took a lot of inspiration from Tokyo because that is well renowned for its structure. So because they're all about patterns, I really wanted to use Tokyo and skyscrapers as the guide for this city. And while I was at it, I decided I might as well try and draw a character in perspective, which you can see me trying to do now. And I was struggling. When I tell you I was fighting for my life with this drawing, I think I eventually got it, but I also feel like the end product still just looks like a girl standing there. I don't feel like I'm looking up at a character. So you might see me revisit this idea further down the line, because I really don't think I hit the nail on the head. Like, the sketch looks like it's in perspective, but once I actually drew her, like once you cut the feet off, I really don't think you could visualize the perspective in the body. So if you are on Instagram or Twitter, you probably know Maxine Reeve, and I just love her art. I love her illustrations. I love how her color palettes. I just love everything. So I decided to use her art as inspiration for the color palette on this drawing, and you can see me referencing my little thumbnail, and you might also recognize that I am using Devine's brush set, the city brush set. This is my first time that I've properly gotten to use the city brushes, and it's actually crazy how good they are and how quickly they help you create an atmosphere and a scene. And I can't remember, but I did download here they are. I downloaded the recent cloud pack as well, and I absolutely love it. Clouds are something I have always struggled with, so it really helped speed up the process for me, and it made visualizing what I was trying to see in my head and putting it on paper so easy. So I would highly recommend Devine's brush pack if you're trying to go for a whimsical um city vibe, or even just clouds in general if you struggle with them. I was super proud of this background. I think it came together really quickly, and while I was having so much fun with it, I completely forgot that I still had to draw my character. Now, in terms of her character design, I wanted it to be very tight to her body. I wanted a slight asymmetry in it, like literally just that skirt piece, because I think it just emphasizes her personality more, in the sense that it's showing that she still has she's not totally symmetrical. She's not just what you see is what you get. There is more there than what instinctually elves are known for doing. I was quite proud of this character design, but I really think it got lost while I colored it in. So take in what you can during the line art phase, because once I color this in, I wholeheartedly believe that I lost some of my details. Not that I'm not proud of this drawing, like I don't want to talk myself down, but I think if I was to redraw this, I could maybe do it a bit more justice. I probably should have had her I probably should have coloured the whole thing together instead of colouring her separate from the background. But I know that now, so art is all about a learning process. We learn something different every time we make some art, so there you go. This is where I feel like the perspective of the character got lost. I no longer feel like I'm looking up at her. I feel like we are just looking at her, looking up, instead of us physically looking up at her. So this might be something that I revisit and attempt to do a more dramatic pose, because I really do think cutting off the feet was a mistake, but I would have had to draw a new background for her, and I really liked the background. So yeah, you can also probably tell I was heavily inspired by Your Name for the background. So that's where the inspiration for that came from as well. So here I'm just adding in her tattoos. I like adding glowing elements, especially glowing eyes. So I'm adding in all those final touches now. Thank you so much for sticking through this with me. Let me know in the comments below how you think I did, and if you're interested, I also have my socials and my commissions linked in the description. I hope to see you guys in the next one. I will see you later. Bye.